Alrighty, so before I go much deeper in Brume Tower, I'm gonna need some more Smelter Wedges, and so I only have 2. You definitely need more than that for the boss. So, we're going up. Eventually. These ice rapiers, when are they gonna melt? They're supposed to be made of ice. They lied to me at the oh! I almost got off on the wrong spot, didn't I? Here comes, there it is. Hello. Hello now, working elevator. Do you have a fake contraption down there? I actually have to check now. Here, I'm going to keep pressing the X button. I think there's a secret opening here. There it is. There it is. Yep. Ah, I missed. Well, that's annoying. Elevator. Where's the emergency stop button? I need it. Alright. This is not where the Smelter Wedges is, I don't think. It's just a thing. Hello. Hopefully you're full of... Yep, that's water. What do we have in here? Oh my. It's a hollow skin. Oh yeah, that's an important item. If I remember correctly, a hollow skin makes you something important. I think it makes you immune to curse. Because you cover yourself in like the flesh of... Yeah, there it is, hollow skin. Gross. A hood imitating the head of a hollow provides curse resistance and makes it easier to detect messages from other worlds. Finely crafted to perfectly imitate the head of a hollow, only without the abhorrent stench. Whoever created this was surely deeply respectful of those lost to humanity. To hollowing, sorry. Let's see here. Yep, that's my face now. Alright, cool. How's everyone doing? It's just me, your nightmares. So I think that, I'm pretty sure the part where it's like, you see messages easier. I think that means that you permanently have... Ow. Crap. It knocked me right into the fire. I think that means it permanently has this one buff that clerics can give themselves. That basically... Come on, swing at me. Swing at the explosives. It's fun. It's fun to do. There we go. And that's why I brought fire bombs. Clerics have a spell called Discovery or Providence. I don't know. They have a spell that's relatively easy to get if I remember correctly, and it makes developer messages show up. I think this helm might do the same thing. Bye, buddy. So yeah, this place is full of explodey guys, so you have to be very careful about it. And I'm here because it's where I'm going to find the wedges. Hurrah for fire! Yep, that's what the barrels are for. Let's do it for funsies. I missed. Hit. It's funny because I just started playing The Witcher 3, and man, in that game you can aim your bombs. You just can't help but to want that during this. This has to be a trap, right? Yep. Can't really read it from there. Ring ahead, therefore charmer required ahead. Oh, right. That's a damaged wall. So that means if I lure one of those guys over here, I can blow it up. Problem is they run from me, so if I'm not careful, they'll just run past me anyway. Howdy, y'all. Oh god, there's a lot of you dudes. That's not cool. Guys, if you want to run over in a different direction. Wow, there's a lot of melee dudes around here gonna be a problem, aren't they? Shika. That didn't work. That's called missing. It's the opposite of what I wanted to do. There we go, killing blow. Oh god. This is just all the bad things in one spot. Quickly chug, hopefully before they shoot me with an arrow, because that's what inevitably happens at that point. That's just so many enemies at once. There's this many enemies because you're clearly supposed to blow them up with a firebomb, but I completely squandered the opportunity, partly because I'm trying to blow up that wall over there, and that's harder to do if all of the things die. So I'm just trying to brute force through this. There we go. Now it's basically over with. Just be careful here. Really squandered that roll opportunity. And then it's the follow... Oh, no follow-up slash. Okay. Finish him. What's in this chest? This should be Smelter Wedges, actually. I think. So if I'm lucky, one of those guys is still alive over there. Oh, there we go. There they are. There's my Smelter Wedges. That's how many I need. Because you need to have 4 Smelter Wedges going into the boss fight, or you're in trouble. And I got 6 out front, and used up a bunch of them. Oh, it looks like someone else already blew up in front of the door. Looks like it's already taken care of itself. Now I just need to be careful not to get myself killed. Hup. Rude. Dispelling ring +1. I have to be careful here because the cask guys also tend to follow you. So if I'm not careful, he'll walk over here and blow me up from behind. Hey buddy. That's not a firebomb. That's way less fun. There we go. We do what we do because we do how we do. So Dispelling Ring is just a resistance ring. I already had one of them. There we go. I had Dispelling Ring already, now it's Dispelling Ring +1. Just higher defenses against all of those stats. Wow, and it weighs a lot too. From 1 weight to 4 weight, and wow, the durability drops from 110 to 35. But that's basically the best all-around defensive ring for spellcasting and elemental damage that exists in the game as far as I know, if your goal is just to avoid all of it and not specific types of it. Because if you're going for specifics, there's better ways to handle things. There's an elevator that takes us even higher. I think I'm going to deal with that later, though. I could do it now. No, let's do it later. The elevator made its mind up for me. I think I'm going to go down the tower first, because we have to go up there later, mandatory. But I can't actually access what's at the end of that hallway for now. All I can do is fight things and stuff and clear the way, which is valid in its own way, but I'd rather space it out a little bit. Whee! So we're going to pay a quick visit to that bonfire over here to replenish. Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and no, I'll keep the hollow skin on for now. I'll remove it later, because I do like the way the character looks better without it. But, I don't know if we have any more idols to worry about coming up. And as you've already noticed, the idols like to curse me, so if we can avoid that problem, that's all the better. So that took me to the Smelter Demon area. So, I believe taking the elevator down from here will take me to where I'm trying to go. What's that on the other side of the room? I'm admittedly getting a little turned around. There's a lot of paths to check out. Oh yeah, we've been here already. Okay. Mystery solved. There's a lot of level to map out in your head. I really enjoy the old Iron King DLC, but I will also say it's probably the least mapped out of my head. Probably because it is just a vertical tower with a bunch of crazy stuff happening in it. So it's a little less straightforward in many ways. Oh crap, I forgot. You can jump over there. I should probably do that. What's all that stuff coming out? Oh, it's probably all ash. That makes sense. Come on back down here, jolly green giant. Iron giant. I'm gonna try to make this. No, that's not how jumping works. You wanna try that again? Oh, yay! We did it. Congratulations, me. Thanks, Vin Diesel, for the lift. Chest ahead. Is there something? Oh, now I'm remembering what's around here. Oh, yeah. This whole chunk of the game's kind of a dick, is what's going on here. Not evil? Huh. I'm actually trying to remember how you get up there, and I don't necessarily remember right now. Strength ring. Pretty straightforward. +5 strength, just like all the other +5 rings in the game. Is this destroyable? Hidden path ahead? I don't believe you. But also, rather interestingly, my weapon's going through the wall without hitting it, which is also really strange. Let's see. So, here, things are gonna get a little vertical here, and this could go poorly for me. All right. Oh, hey, buddy. You gotta pay more attention to your surroundings. How are you gonna exist in this world? Why you gotta be that way? Okay. And that's the other part of the path we were already at. So by going the top route, all I got was the strength ring. That was the entirety of the loot, the spoils of exploration. Hit. Just gotta be careful here now. There we go. Just careful dodges and attacks will keep us healthy for a while. But this is a place where things can go wrong pretty quickly. Hey, buddy. So polite of you to move so slowly. Is he dead? He dead. He dead. Looking for secrets. Nothing looks like a secret around here. Walking on walls. Nope, nothing there. So we can hop down from here, but you have to be very careful because there's chasms everywhere. Ready to ruin your day. Uh-oh. Crap. I gotta say, when you jump down to backstab someone, you kind of expect them to get staggered by the not the backstab, the plunging attack. Even if you don't have Stone Ring and don't have that high of a stagger, I feel like a plunging attack of all things should make a humanoid character stagger. But that's not what happened. Oh well. Who's gonna attack me? No one on this floor? Okay. Now that's where things get nasty. See that crumbled looking floor? It's not cosmetic. That's pretty literal. Oh crap, it missed. Oh, then what's the point? Oh, come on. That was mean. I literally got stun locked. I was actually sitting there mashing the circle button. He didn't roll a single time. I was just stuck. That was brutal. Alright, let's try descending again. This is the empty floor, right? Yeah. And here's where things got a little nasty. I want my souls back. Ow, don't pick that. No, don't pick that up right now. That's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Alright. Roll. And ruin this. Ow. Well, at least one of them's down. These fire axes guys are no joke, aren't they? Come on, buddy. Yep. And TKO. Any secrets around here? This almost feels like a place where there could be one. No. Just a lot of death. Yeah, don't step on the crumbly bits. You will drop straight through. And you'll notice they're all above each other. They're trying to recreate one of those semi-cliche but always kind of awesome movie moments where you fall through a floor, but then you don't just fall through that floor, you fall through every floor. We just saw that guy's silhouette fall through the floor there. And yeah, there's reasons not to. I wonder if a firebomb sets it off. It does. That's neato. So yeah, the floor just collapses. It does that for every floor for a few floors. I guess if you're really lucky, you might land over here and not complete the entire cycle, but how often are you lucky in a Souls game? I can't throw it any higher. Maybe I could shoot with the bow. Lightning shot. Nah, it's not gonna work. Oh well, I tried. But yeah, I didn't feel like taking that dive, because it's not the safest thing in the world down there. There's reasons not to want to fall through all those floors at once. And oh really, is that the only guy in here? Oh, I misremembered that. I guess what was dangerous before is that if you fell through the hole, all the guys on every single floor that I fought in the way here all aggro on you at once, and they all fall down here. Meanwhile, if you end up here without that happening, then you get the drop on this dude, and you get to pelt him with arrows and shit, and he's all standing around like, I don't know what to do, I gotta join him, or it's all spook. I'm all useless because my AI doesn't know how to deal with this scenario. Alright, hey buddy. Hey buddy. You gonna take a swing? There you go. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Huh? Please don't. Ah, I went in the fire. Disappointing. Oh, the fire! Bad fire. You don't want to play with fire, kids. Oh, that's like the most cliche thing I've ever said. Let's open up. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous behind this door. They're always so safe and friendly. Funny thing is, you can't tell that I'm hollowed right now. Because I died that one time, but I haven't used the human effigy yet. Figure I might as well at least get to the next bonfire first. You wake up, right? Right? I feel like you wake up. Is this a curse area? I'm trying to remember. Does that guy not wake up? Ah, noises. Why the noises? Why do you have to make the noises? Hey, good job. Oh! Well, that was rude. You destroyed the railing. Someone worked really hard on that railing. And I'm gonna work really hard on... Oh, he still has a health bar. That means he's gonna get back up. Ah, right. I remember this place. Gotta run for it. You gotta run for it through this area because all these assholes just keep waking up over and over again. Oh no, he didn't even go down. Really would appreciate if you went down from that hit. Alright, so going forward is the way to go, but I'm going through the side path because I want prizes. Please don't be a trap on top of everything else. The whole area is already a trap. Sorcery clutch ring. So I have those clutch rings. Here it comes. Ah, I wasn't ready to roll yet. Wow, I actually made it through. Way to go, me. So we have all those other clutch rings where they're like, you become more powerful with this element, but then you also become more vulnerable to this kind of, what am I trying to say? You become more powerful with that, casting that element, but you become more vulnerable to physical damage. we've had those types of rings throughout the entire game. I mean, throughout all the DLCs. I have a dark one. I have a... Is anything gonna attack me down here? Oh, no, that's the boss chamber. Okay. We'll take a quick look at it then. It's the last one of this set right here. Sorcery Clutch Ring. Increased magic attack. Also makes you more likely to take physical damage. Here's lightning. Here's fire. And here is dark. Pretty straightforward. Just one for each of the spellcasting elements. Might as well... Yeah, I'll just send the elevator back up. I figure I'm not going to go up from here. If I ever need that elevator again, it's probably going to be from the top perspective. But thankfully there's something around here to help me out. So here you see, those are the idols that I'm so worried about. You can see them glowing over there. They're all around this area. You have to carefully go around the outside of this area and destroy those idols or you're going to be in trouble. But let's be careful here. Oh yeah, also let's destroy these statues because they have stuff in them. If I don't do it now, I'll lose track. You want to go right before you go left in this area. There's actually a reason for that. Because these guys are dangerous. They can mess you up, especially if you're not... Ow. I was about to say, especially if you're less experienced, and then they immediately mess me up regardless. Hey, buddy. Ow. Okay. I don't really appreciate your attitude, sir. I'm just going to go over here where you can't reach me, I think. That was just rude. He has a bleed effect on his weapon. Weird. Let's try this again. Alright, this time I'll actually dodge your attacks like someone who knows how to play a video game. Come on. I'm afraid to attack him till he attacks. He's... What? What? Why? Why he no take damage? Wait, was that always a thing? That's freaking me out. Use the Smelter Wedge? Is he becoming invulnerable because of the Smelter Wedge? Am I misremembering something? Well, that wedge is taken care of. That's freaking me out. Oh, there we go. That's what's going on here. I completely forgot about that mechanic, honestly. Ow. Uh-oh. I made it. Now we punish him with our spiky bit. Finish him. Wow, that's a detail that was completely lost on me. So you have to manually destroy each of those things with Smelter Wedges just to get past these enemies, basically, because they're invincible otherwise. On top of the issue of just trying to not, die of other things. Like there's... Quickly take it out. Is one of them coming up? Is there a giant? I don't see one. Oh, there he is. Already vulnerable, silly guy. Just gonna grab this real quick. Hey, buddy. Huh. You guys are nasty. Oh, fire. That fire is mean. Huh. That's not what I meant to do. But it's kind of fun. Huh. Spellcasting. And not necessarily super worth it, but that's fine. The good news is, not only have I taken out those two wedges, those two pieces of Nadalia, but I've also unlocked something very important around here. Oh, let's grab these really quick. Just because I think these might reappear when I use the, these statues might reappear when I use the bonfire, so I don't want them to disappear. I don't want them to make me lose track of which ones I've looted already. Alright, this is very important. It's the bonfire. Dear Lord, light this bonfire. Because respawning in the middle of the flame tower, where you ignited everything, and having to run all the way down here, every single attempt you make in this area, is just annoying. I'm gonna keep this mask on for now. Oh, right. That's the downside of using the bonfire. These guys respawn, which has its own concerns. Oh, thankfully these guys are nice and slow and stupid. Ow. I'm sorry I called you stupid. Since these guys are nice and slow, that does mean that when you're trying to make multiple attempts on this boss, which you probably will, you can pretty easily run past them on the way there. I have to fight them this time though because I'm trying to finish off the other area. I don't want them. Oh, he smacked me. I was expecting him to hit me with a hammer. I don't remember them having a punch attack, honestly. Weird. Just seems like a strange move for that kind of character to make. But that's fine, it's his life, he can make his own decisions. But yeah, I've never fought this boss with the idols still active in the area. I've always destroyed them, so I don't know what it's like to fight him with them. But what I do know is that these guys these things heal the boss, and that's like the last thing you want any boss to do is get healed. I've heard that it's virtually impossible with the idols in existence, but I don't know for sure. I'm sure there's skill videos online of some asshole destroying him in only like 60 seconds with full idols in the area, because he's so goddamn amazing. Oh my god. And he used a ladle, and he enchanted it with lightning. It was a lightning enchanted ladle. He had to use so many repair powders. This sounds like parody, but people do that kind of shit. Like, someone did a... I know for a fact someone did a full ladle playthrough of this game, where you get the ladle for killing that one little ogre or whatever at the beginning of the game, and then talk to the handmaiden. She gives you a ladle, which is the most useless weapon in the game, and they're like... Someone was like, challenge accepted! And decided that they were going to beat the game with it. Really, there was no giant on this side. Huh. I guess maybe do go left first, if there's no giants here to attack you as you do it. Chest ahead. What? What do you mean chest ahead? Item. Well, yeah, the one thing that had an item, technically. That's all I can think of. I don't think there's an invisible wall around here. Although it would match up with where the other door was, symmetrically. And people like their symmetrical architecture. Alright, a little note I'm going to make before I do the fight, just because if I say it during the fight, I don't know if it'll make it in, because I have to edit some of the stuff out depending on how many attempts it takes. This boss has a history with Velstadt, the Royal Aegis, the guy that was protecting Vendrick a while back. If you wear Velstadt's helm when you do this fight, he'll actually enrage immediately, which has some dire consequences potentially for you as a player. I don't remember him doing any cursing. I don't feel much need to use the helmet here. Alright. We're gonna have a grand old time. And hey look! All these summoning signs are here. For that guy, and Steelheart Ellie. And I think you need to do something to qualify, but I'm pretty sure the mage trainer actually shows up here if you set that up properly. But I don't think I have him unlocked. I'm gonna run for it. Don't want to deal with these guys getting out of the ground. But yeah, that's a very conveniently close to the enemy bonfire. Oh, is this the mage trainer? Kirhillion of the Fold, that sure is. Alright. Yeah, very conveniently close to the bonfire is very close to the boss chamber, which is convenient. I kind of often wonder why more bosses don't do that. So that's ominous. Hello, sir. So you can tell around this chamber, you can kind of get an idea of where the idols were going to be. They're each behind those 4 openings in the area. Notably, there's debris blocking you from them, so you can't realize your mistake midway through an attempt and then fix it then. You're just screwed. Oh, I'm apprehensive about this fight. This guy gives me trouble. Oh, right. He's vulnerable to some attacks at the beginning. There we go. It's a nice little chunk. I think you specifically want to be behind him a lot. There we go. He has some tricky moves to watch out for. Oh, yep, that's part of the trickiness. He has some weird... He has that super slow-mo swipe with that one weapon. There we go. He's particularly vulnerable to attacks whenever he uses his two-handed sword. The great sword's nice and slow, and makes him particularly vulnerable to a lot of attacks. Wow, I'm doing high damage to him. Ow, that was called rolling early. I accidentally mashed the button a little bit and kind of queued up an extra dodge I didn't mean to do. Careful. This is him charging up. So now he's now in a different mode. Ow. He generally does more damage. I believe his weapon does a mixture of fire and dark damage now. I'm fucked. There we go. Wow. Oh, shit. This part's dangerous. Okay, that's an AoE. Ow, that hurt. That hurt a lot, sir, and I don't appreciate the behavior. Oh! Why did I do that? Die, die, die. Oh my god, I just killed the Fume Knight on my first try. Oh my god, 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 what the fuck? What? Did that really happen? Hey, look, the giant's over there. Did that really happen? That's freaking me. What the fuck? This guy broke me. Like, this guy... this guy fucking broke me when I fought him in my original playthrough. Like, I mean, I'm not, and it's not just me. It's not just me being bad and like making it up. Like, statistically, that boss has the highest failure rate out of the entire game. Like, the fucking, wow. All right, let's look at his soul. Yeah, I mean, that guy has the highest chance of killing a player in the game. That's just statistically proven by, there's Fume Knight. Okay. Soul of the Fume Knight that guards the dungeon of Brume Tower, Rame was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of fog and smoke. The wondrous soul of this knight can be used to acquire numerous souls and create something of great worth. Come here, buddy. We're gonna have a celebration fight in Rame's boss chamber. You're gonna keep wandering around like a lunatic over here. I think this type of enemy technically got more kills against me. You probably killed me once at some point, right? Not you specifically, but one of you guys. I mean, wow, I had more trouble with that means I had more trouble with Smelter Demon than Rame technically. That's freaking me out. All right, so we now have access to the crown of the Iron King. The crown of the old Iron King. I keep calling it just Iron King, but it's the old Iron King. I might wear it just for funsies for the rest of this time. A faint heat lingers inside the crown. King's crown, Ivory King, Old Iron King, Sunken King. I have all the crowns now, so I can go to Vendrick to unlock extra dialogue at this point. I'll probably do that as the finale of the series, kind of in place of where I would normally put the credits rolling, because the credits already rolled in this series when I beat Nishandra and the. That's a pretty badass looking crown, by the way. It actually fits my current equipment. Okay, can I do anything here? Is that supposed to be the Old Iron King? Oh right, that's the Queen. If I remember correctly, that's what all the weird idols we found. They all look like her, basically. Was there a wedge here? Did I pick it up already? I feel like there was a wedge here, but no. Oh, never mind. The wedge is somewhere else. Okay. So the reason why it's important to get those 4 things out of the way before you do this, and actually have enough wedges left over, is that you can explore too much of this area and find every single wedge location if you're not careful. Like, I mean, you can accidentally destroy every single idol available to you, and you'll burn through all your wedges. The optional boss fight that I still have to do, which will be the final boss fight of this playthrough, I come to think of it, because there's no more left after that. He has a wedge after him, and you can only get to that. You can only do that boss fight after you've defeated Fume Knight. So if you use every single wedge available to you in the entire DLC before that one, then you might get stuck in a situation where you have to fight the Fume Knight with one remaining healing thing. Man, if you guys want to see me struggle, check out my original playthrough of Dark Souls 2 of the DLC, and that was. Wow, yeah. Fume Knight is one of the things that these unabridged episodes I do sometimes came from, because I did so many attempts over the course of several days against him that it was actually that big of a deal for me to take him down finally. So if you want to really see me struggle with Dark Souls 2, seriously, there's a series of that. Like, I struggled through so much of this game, I'm really baffled by the amount of times I've beaten things on my first try. I blame Bloodborne, honestly. I think Bloodborne is why I'm so much better all of a sudden, because Bloodborne has so many super fast enemies, and you have to dodge constantly, and it's the only way to play the game, and, like, this game is almost slow by comparison to Bloodborne, and I've gotten so much better at dodging as a result that, like, for all I know, the final boss I still have to do, he might not even give me trouble. Should I just I'm just gonna give myself more hit points at this point. That's one of the things I learned to value too late in Dark Souls, is that hit points are basically the best thing ever. You focus on stats and becoming more powerful and being able to hit harder and roll more frequently and all these other effects, and rolling's great too, but just having a lot of hit points can save you from so many sudden deaths, because just having the opportunity to heal after something is what saves you. Like, that fight I just did, if I had less hit points, like many of my character builds would have had, I would have died right before the end of that fight, because I did get taken down to almost no hit points. And I almost Estused, but if I had Estus, I think I would have died, so I stuck to just hitting him and hoping it would work out, and wow, it did. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time as we... Hey, that's a good demonstration. Is it that mist effect that just happened on me? And the sort of like chiming noise? That's the old Iron King's helmet restoring spell casts. I forget the exact stats. I said that was 1 cast every few minutes. Someone said, I think they said 10% of spell casts or 5% of spell casts every 5 minutes is what it does. But basically, the cool thing about it is basically if you're a cleric with all those like those spells that have very low cast numbers, like Sunlight Spear you can only use like 3 times, I think, and like the thing that enchants your weapon with lightning you can only use every now and then, and the thing that makes you not die you can only use every now and then, or like once per bonfire. So if that thing keeps restoring your spellcast, that means you could use them all the time while clearing trash, and maybe even get their spells cast restored while fighting a boss without having to use an item to do so, which is great. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, like always. I'll see you next time, and we're coming up on the finale. In fact, yeah, next episode is probably the finale. I think all I have to do is go to that one elevator area I showed you guys a moment ago and fight what we have access to now after I defeated that boss. Alright, we're almost there.